GATE 2016 Civil Engineering Set 1 Question 53. A two-lane one-way road with radius of 50 meter is predominantly carrying lorries with a wheelbase of 5 meters. The speed of lorries is restricted to be between 60 km per hour and 80 km per hour. The mechanical widening and psychological widening required at 60 km per hour are designated as W subscript ME, 60 and W subscript PS, 60 respectively. The mechanical widening and psychological widening required at 80 km per hour are designated as W subscript ME, 80 and W subscript PS, 80 respectively. The correct values of these four parameters need to be found. The relevant NPTEL reference has been mentioned. So when we talk about extra widening, it is a geometric design element where additional width is provided to pavement on horizontal curves. So mainly it has two components. The first one being mechanical widening. This is provided to counter the phenomenon of off-tracking of a vehicle, where the front wheels do not follow the same path as the rear wheels. And another component is psychological widening due to the inherent nature of the drivers. The mechanical widening is given as NL square by 2R, where N is the number of lanes, L is the wheelbase in meters, and R is the radius of the horizontal curve in units of meters. Psychological widening is given as V by 9.5 square root of R, where R is the radius and V is the design speed in kilometers per hour. When we add these two terms, we get the extra widening on a horizontal curve, which is the sum of psychological widening and mechanical widening. Coming to the solution, let us create this table for solving this problem in an easy manner. So we have been given two speeds, the first one being 60 and the second one is 80. The number of lanes in both cases are 2 and the radius is given as 50 meters. The first thing that we need to find is the mechanical widening. So it is also given that the wheelbase of the vehicles are 5 meters. So mechanical widening is given by NL square by 2R. Here we can see that the lanes are 2 for the first case. So this would become L square over R. So the mechanical widening becomes L square over R. L here is 5. So 5 square divided by 50. This would become 25 over 50, that is 0.5 meters. Secondly, the mechanical widening for 80 can be found. This would be the same value, L square by R, since it does not depend on the speed, which would be 5 square by 50, which becomes 0.5 meters. Secondly, we need to find the psychological widening for the speed of 60 km per hour. So psychological widening is given by V by 9.5 square root of R. So this would be V by 9.5 square root R. Here V is 60 divided by 9.5 into square root of 50. This value would become 0.89 meters. Similarly, we would do for the psychological widening in case of 80 km per hour. That would be 80 by 9.5 square root of 50, which turns out to be 1.19 meters. So all the four widenings for the respective speeds of 60 and 80 have been found. So the correct values of the parameters are found as 0.5, 0.89, 0.5 and 1.19 meter respectively, which is option B. The relevant NPTEL reference has been listed.